Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to Celtic Legacy Wrestling. I am the Bard, the Keeper of Scrolls and Teller of Tales. Today I have the honor of presenting to you CLW episode 31. On this episode, we're going to hear from Raven Creed, Blair Onyx, and CM Punk. Rhea Ripley will be taking on Stephanie Vaquer. The Social Elite will be facing British Strong Style. We're going to have a battle royal to determine the new #1 contender for the Sláinte championship. And in our main event, Liv Morgan is taking on Succubus. Now let's get to the action. Welcome to CLW episode 31. We're opening up with Raven Creed coming out with a microphone. She defeated Hannah Taylor in that first blood steel cage match at Loch Ness Lockdown. Raven says she's done with Hannah, but she still wants the tag team championship. She says she has a new tag team partner. Stacey Owens saying Lee and I are open to any challenge. We don't care who your new partner is. Raven says, all right, then how about a match next week? Casey says, you're on. I'll see you and your new partner next week. Who's Raven's new partner? Tag team action up next. The Social Elite, Matthew Smyth and Sean Guinness versus British Strong Style, British Bulldog and Charlie Dempsey with William Regal on their corner. This is a non-title match. Smith rolls out of that. Bulldog's using his power to just reverse Smith. Stomping him in the corner. The Social Elite have been through just about every team in CLW. In fact, I think this is the last team that they have to really face. One would have to think if British Strong Style could get a win here, they'll get a title match. Usually the way it works. Davey has been in control of Smith. Going for a pin here. Not even a 2. Davey tagging out to Charlie Dempsey. William Regal looking on from ringside. Dempsey on the second rope. Smith trying to tag, and he's able to tag. Not sure how he got the tag with Dempsey in between them, but we'll let it go. Sean Guinness now legal. Missing with that maneuver. Dempsey taking Guinness down. Dempsey making a tag. Frequent tags by British Strong Style. Bulldog now in control of Guinness. Thus far, British Strong Style has been controlling the most of the match. I think Guinness was just busted open. Smith coming in to make the save. Double team coming in. With kick in the corner. Regal threw a chair in the ring. Not sure how that would help his team. It would cause a disqualification. While Dempsey was posing for the crowd, Smyth was tagged in. But Dempsey was able to catch him with a head scissors takedown. Still maintaining control. Smyth elbowing out of the corner with a counter. Now trying to get some control for the Social Elite. Dempsey's on the top. What's Smyth got in mind here? Down to the outside. Fighting Dempsey to get to the top. Those elbows may have knocked out Dempsey at this point. Beautiful poison Rama from the top. The Social Elite have just dominated this season of CLW. But as I say that, they're still in trouble in this matchup. Dempsey going for another tag. British Strong Style showing their tag team excellence with the frequent tags, keeping the fresh man in. Double team by the Social Elite. That punch to the gut. Kicks. Smyth now taking control of Bulldog. Smyth looked like he had some words for Dempsey before clotheslining Bulldog over the top rope. Guinness now tagged in. Social Elite starting to get on a bit of a roll here. Bulldog set up on the barricade. A boot to the head. Bulldog sent into the steps. They're not going to have another count out here. Seems like the Social Elite seem to always end up with these count out matches. Guinness trying to get back in. He's going to the top rope instead. Bulldog was nowhere in sight. Bulldog's happy with himself. Guinness missing with that shoulder. Bulldog maintaining control. What is 6? And Bulldog goes out. That's going to start the count over again. But Guinness catches him. Eric Piranha to the floor. Guinness sent into the post. You gotta get back in the ring. Right on 8. Guinness is back in. Guinness going after Dempsey. I don't think the Bulldog's gonna make it back in. Count out victory for the Social Elite. Rhea Ripley versus Stephanie Vaquer. Stephanie attacking Rhea as she was making her way to the ring. Doesn't even have her vest off. These two fought each other at Lockness Lockdown. Rhea got the win. Stephanie challenged Rhea to a rematch, taking us to this. Seems like Stephanie has snapped. They haven't even gotten in the ring yet. You know, this all started a few weeks back. Rhea said there was a new member of the Terror Twins. Turned out to be Stephanie. And they were pretty dominant initially. Had some back and forth with Hyperactive. But then there seemed to be a divide forming between the two of them. And at Pay the Piper, that table eliminator, Stephanie was eliminated shortly after the bell with very little resistance. He then came out and said that Rhea wasn't the person everybody thought she was, and she was happy to sit back and watch Hyperactive annihilate Rhea for the rest of that match. We didn't see Rhea for several weeks. She returned on the last episode of CLW, which led to their matchup with Stephanie at Loch Ness Lockdown. Clearly the rivalry between these two is not over yet. Rhea is now taking control of the match from the top to the floor with an elbow. An attempt. Not even a 2. Rhea maintaining control over Stephanie. Setting her up here, face first into the mat. Two. That was close. Riptide. Rhea wins again. Now we have a battle royal to determine the next contender for Finn Balor's Sláinte Championship. AJ Styles, Aleister Black, Big Damo, Oba Femi, Gunther, Finlay, William Regal, and Sid Justice. Over the top rope, the last man standing will be the new #1 contender for the Sláinte Championship. Damo taking it to Gunther. Oba Femi destroying Finlay. Sid has been out on the mat for a little while now. Maybe he's just taking a breather. Oba trying to get rid of Finlay. Got him to the outside. Finlay fighting. Back in. Sid finally getting up. Going after William Regal. Gunther trying to eliminate Damo, but Damo's got too much power for that. Styles now third a DDT on Oba Femi. Sid trying to get rid of Aleister. Aleister fighting back in there. Action everywhere in this matchup. Finlay trying to get rid of Big Damo. Damo setting Finley up in the corner. He was intercepted by Obafemi. Big chop by Gunther to William Regal. Oba trying to eliminate Sid. Gunther trying to eliminate AJ. And Sid has been eliminated by Obafemi. Sid is not happy. Gunther and Styles going at it. That looks familiar. Sid had to be considered the favorite. Surprised he was eliminated first. Regal taking it to Gunther. Everybody else is down. Alistair, a power bomb to Finley. Finley countering it. Alistair. AJ Styles a springboard moonsault on Obafemi. Big drop kick from Gunther to Damo. Alistair trying to eliminate Finley. Finley back in. Regal taking a breather. Gunther taking a breather. Damo again trying to get rid of Finley. Obafemi was almost eliminated by Gunther. Barely was able to get back in. Finley is gone. Gunther out on the apron. Quickly gets back in. Gunther now trying to get rid of Damo. Regal was eliminated by Styles. Damo fought his way back in. We're down to 5. Oba now trying to eliminate Styles. Be his second of elimination if he's able to get rid of Styles. And Styles is gone. 2 eliminations by Obafemi. Oba now taking it to Gunther. Alistair grabbing Oba from behind. Could be trying to eliminate him here. Gunther helping out. They must see Oba as a threat. Oba's to the outside. Fighting back though. And Oba's back in there. Alistair saves himself. I thought that was going to be it for him. Clothesline to the back of Obafemi. Gunther crawling to the corner. Big fall from grace from Obafemi to Alistair Black. Three eliminations for Oba. Black is gone. We're down to Gunther, Damo, and Oba, who's been dominant in this match. Damo takes Gunther down. Seems like there'd be a double team on Gunther at this point. Nope. Oba takes out Damo. There's no friends in this match. Oba now trying to get his 4th elimination. And he does. We're down to Gunther and Oba Femi. Fall from grace to Gunther. That could be it. And Oba dominates the Battle Royal. Blair Onyx making her way out here. She lost the Celtic Championship in that exit the cage match with Kaya McKenna at Loch Ness Lockdown. Dawn being reinstated was also on the line there. Blair says Dawn is disappointed in her, and that she was sent here to get Dawn back, and she wants Kaya to come out. Kaya says, I already beat you, I got my title back. Dawn's not coming back. What more do you possibly want?
It feels like the situation is going to explode at any moment.
Blair says, I want another match. Same stipulations, only you can choose the type of match that we have. Kaya says, I accept, and I'll let you know what kind of match we're going to have next week. What kind of match type is Kaya going to choose? CM Punk out here to cut a promo, but Drew McIntyre just came out. Didn't give Punk a chance to say anything. The referee's trying to get Drew off from Punk. Yeah, I don't think the referee's stopping Drew. Punk won the championship off from Drew and that 2 out of 3 falls Hell in a Cell at Loch Ness Lockdown. Drew apparently is not happy about that. Punk had come out here, talk to the fans. Drew did not give him a chance to do that. Referee should be doing more to break these two up because this is not an official match. Punk making a comeback here on Drew. Drew got up though. Met with, well, no, Punk missed that springboard clothesline. McIntyre's history with the CLW Championship. He won the initial tournament, lost the title, then had issues with Sheamus. Once that was resolved, he said he wanted the championship back, and he did defeat CM Punk in their initial encounter. Punk suffered a concussion in that match and was out for a few weeks, and when he returned, he said he wanted the Hell in a Cell match. Punk winning this championship back. So you just know that Drew wants his title back. Drew setting Punk up. Or not. Getting in position for a Claymore. Punk making his way up. Claymore. It was 2 devastating Claymores that gave Punk his concussion. Crossface trying to make Punk tap out here. And this is not even an official matchup. It's supposed to be a promo. Punk countering Drew. Triangle locked in on Drew. Drew powering out of it though. Time for our main event. Liv Morgan versus Succubus. Our last episode of CLW. Liv Morgan put the CLW Women's Championship on the line against Paige. Paige came out with Succubus in her corner. First time we had seen her. By the time that match was over, Succubus had thrown a chair in the ring during the match, assisting Paige to win the championship from Liv Morgan. And after the bell, both Paige and Succubus took out Liv with a chair. At Loch Ness Lockdown, Succubus was in her first match at CLW as she teamed with Paige to take on the Last Kickers. Paige and Succubus were victorious. Liv wanted this match with Succubus after that beatdown with the chair last week. You got to think Liv also wants her championship back from Paige. Paige had sent that kendo stick into the ring. Liv in control, going for a pin. Only a 1 count. Succubus is up, grabbing Liv by the hair. Very quick by Succubus there, off the mat. Now taking control of Liv. Duplex. Paige now up on the apron, removing the buckle pad. This new alliance. I'm not sure how Liv can have any fair matches between either one of them. Back and forth chops. Liv throwing some punches. And a kick, giving Liv the upper hand. Succubus sent into that exposed buckle. She has Paige to thank for that. Liv to the top. Going for another splash, but Succubus rolled out of the way. Succubus now taking control of Liv Morgan. Locking in a submission. Crossface. Liv fighting out of it. Reversing. Liv going for a pin here. Liv wins. Oba Femi is the new #1 contender for the Sláinte Championship. Liv Morgan got some revenge on Succubus, and Drew McIntyre is not done with CM Punk. You're not going to want to miss the stories yet to be told, so unless you're the village idiot, you should like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.